Nighttime baseball now from Progressive Field here in the Buckeye State of Ohio. It's Game 3 of the National League Championship Series between the Kansas City Royals and the Cleveland Indians. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Number 16 heads for the batter's box, and we are just about ready for some evening baseball.
Number 16.
And a swing and a miss as Game 3 begins with a first pitch strike, 0-1. This is pulled into right, but this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out. Stepping in, A.J. Pollard. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. Hit on the ground to short. Lindor is up with it. Throw gets him, 2 down. Brett Gardner gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Around first, here's Gardner on his way to second. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Salvador Perez steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Smoke toward third. And a sliding try there at third, but it skips by him, a base hit. Throws there, and he is out on a beautiful throw. Francisco Lindor comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Back goes Pollock at the track. And this one is gone. A home run.
Batting second.
So it's a solo home run to lead off the bottom of the first. His first homer here in the series as the Tribe move out in front 1-0. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. Striding into the box, Jason Kipnis, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now this is on the ground to first. We'll see if they can get two. One there, on to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw. Yan Gomes steps in with 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner at first here, 1 man out. And he gets him to lift one high in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mondesi backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Lonnie Chisenhall set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now there's a changeup to start him out, but it drops low and away for ball 1. 2-0. A runner on first with 2 away. Chop foul at the plate, strike 1. To 2-2 now. A little late with the swing, but he stays alive. Still 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that in. Mike Moustakas will lead things off here as it'll be 5, 6, and 7 due up to kick off the second.
Mike Moustakas.
And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And I've got a little Moustakas trivia for you here. When he was drafted 2nd overall in 2007, a high school teammate of his, Matt Dominguez, was selected 12th overall. They were only the 6th pair of high school teammates to be selected in the first round of the same draft.
Yasmani Tomas comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A strike, and it's 2-1. And that's in there above the belt, so it's even now, 2-2. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second. Raul Mondesi into the box here in the top of the second, looking to keep this inning going. He pulls this one into right. Bruce is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Abraham Almonte strides into the box now to lead off the home half of the second inning. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Anthony Rendon stands in for the first time. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Pollock is there as he had to travel a ways, but he makes the catch deep in the alley for the second out.
Right fielder.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Pollock has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. John Singleton is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
First baseman, John Singleton.
Walker gets the sign. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he looks like he's swinging a garden hose out there as this is cut on and missed for strike 1. 0-1 is a splitter that misses for the first ball. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now. 3-1. No leadoff walk just yet as that finds the strike zone and the count comes full at 3-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Javier Baez steps in now.
Javier Baez.
A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Hit in the air to straightaway center. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2. Number 16 will be the batter. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Into the windup and the pitch. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Tap fouled at home plate. Towards second. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Juan Lagares digs into the box in the bottom of inning number 3.
Center fielder, Juan.
And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Ouch, that comebacker appeared to get him in the arm. Unable to recover. He's safe at first, and now the attention turns back to the guy on the mound.
The batter, number 1,
Francisco Lindor will stand in to try to duplicate his first at-bat where he homered to open the inning. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Calling for it, Tomas. 1 down. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain. He reached on a single in his first try. Here's the first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Hit hard back up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. Jason Kipnis steps in for his second at-bat. A fielder's choice his first time around. Grounded back up the middle. There's one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Leading off the inning, A.J. Pollock, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
You know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact and he can run.
Out in front of it, strike one. Dribbled to the right side. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. So one gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. Walker's ready. First pitch on its way. And here's a ball in the air now, carrying a bit out toward right center. And this is going to find the alley as he might have himself his second double of the ball game. Gardner not stopping. He's headed for third. And they're not going to get Gardner. He's in there with a triple. So striding in, Salvador Perez, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Salvador Perez is a multiple Gold Glove winner behind the plate, including in 2015. But he can definitely do some damage with the bat as well.
In there, a base hit. Long throw to the plate. In to score is the runner from third. It's 1-1. And he will make it all the way to third now, as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Settling in now, Mike Moustakas. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
Chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-1 pitch. And looked like he jammed him that time a bit as it's hit in the air to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score as that run breaks the tie and makes this a 2-1 ball game. Yasmani Tomas is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Line to the right side. A screaming base hit here, his first of the night. Ready now, Raul Mondesi, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here. Hit well on the ground to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Yan Gomes. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
And he misses with it, 1-1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Lonnie Chisenhall is at the plate now. Flied out in his first at bat. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Gardner is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2.
now batting,
Abraham Almonte comes to the plate looking to put the ball in play. He went down on strikes last time. That's yanked into the stands. Strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Moving under it, Pollock. And that ends the inning. John Singleton heads for the box to start off the fifth in this one. Walker steps into his windup. Here's the pitch.
Singleton.
Hit hard, but right into the ship. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit. Javier Baez is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout from the stretch. Oh, missed that one by a mile. It's 0-1. 2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Grounded to third. Rendon is there to second for one. On to first, but no, not in time as he really took a tumble at second base, letting go of that ball. Number 16 will step in. He's 0 for 2 to this point. Sent on the ground out to second. On to first, and there are 2 down. A.J. Pollock will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. That evens it up 1-1. Now a fastball that just misses here as the count moves to 2-1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Kane going back, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's now 3-1.
Up next for the one.
Brett Gardner tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see how he follows it up here. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. The 0-2 delivery. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate.
And he does have a base open, so he doesn't have to give in on 3-2.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that. Leading off the inning, Anthony Rendon, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Jay Bruce is at the plate now, flied out in his first at-bat. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both the southpaw and a right-hander get loose. And no swing apparently. Ball 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. High in the air out toward shallow right. Tomas shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Juan Lagares stands in.
Center fielder, Juan Lagares.
Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. One there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step. Francisco Lindor strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. And, oh, this one's by him to the backstop. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away as that'll be scored a wild pitch. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Barehanded on the hop. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. And a front foot curveball here that misses down and in for ball 2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now a 3-2 contest. So stepping in, Lorenzo Cain, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. And Pollock will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Salvador Perez steps in here to lead off the 6th as the rain continues to fall here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Walker peers in. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And certainly no offer at that one. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Cutter, and it doesn't make it back. 3-2. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
The third baseman,
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Mike Moustakas stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now.
Yeah, he's still sticking with that fastball, but you start to get the sense that it's flattening out just a little bit. That could be a warning sign.
Hot shot on the ground to short. Kipnis on to first, and Moustakas is hit into a double play. Yasmani Tomas will stand in. A strikeout victim his first time, and then a base hit last time around. Hit hard to short. Lindor comes up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Jason Kipnis will stand in to get things going for the Indians in their half of the 6th. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Gardner has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
The catcher, number 10.
Jan Gomes will stand in now. He flew out in his first time around and then was a strikeout victim last time. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Skied into straightaway right. Tomas moves over, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Lonnie Chisenhall will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far.
Yeah, and he just needs to make a small adjustment and stay through the middle of the ball. Think about hitting a line drive right back up the middle.
Line towards center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Around first, on his way to second now. Around second. He'll try for third. And he will make it all the way to third now as that mistake proves a costly one indeed. Abraham Almonte will get a chance now as he hopes to cash in following the 2-out triple. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. Shot towards second. And they'll escape danger here after the 2-out triple as the inning. Raul Mondesi is set to get us started for the late innings of this one. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. But the throw will beat him at first, so the bunt for hit attempt is snuffed out. Into the box, John Singleton. He singled his last time up. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Javier Baez will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far. The cutter runs outside, ball 1. Very tight ball game. 3-2 our score in inning number 7. Up top, it's 2-0. And with 2 away here, this is not the time to lose the strike zone.
Especially not to a number 9 hitter. The last thing you want to do is turn this lineup over and give these guys.
And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run.
Now batting, number 16.
So a solo shot down the line in left. His first homer so far in the series, and it's given the Royals a 4-2 lead. And it's quickly 0-2. 4 runs, 7 hits. And no errors so far for the Royals. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. High in the air into shallow left center. Kane over to his left, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side.
It's time.
Anthony Rendon will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Ripped down the first base line. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out. Jay Bruce stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. And that's swung on and missed for strike 1.
Well, this guy has done a pretty good job of being effectively wild. He's only thrown first pitch strikes to about 60% of the batters he's faced. But look at where he's sitting right now. Excellent.
In time to first, and there are 2 away. Juan Lagares stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. Francisco Lindor strides into the box now. Launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Carson Smith will take over here with a runner at first and 2 gone in the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. Lined hard toward right center. That's in for a base hit. He's now 3 for 4. So now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. Lorenzo Cain gets a shot now with 2 men on and 2 away here in inning number 7.
And we'll see here if he can come through. It can be discouraging to see opportunities like this late in a ball game go untapped.
Here it comes, 1-0. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And that 2-run lead could be in real jeopardy. It's extra bases. And the runner from third crosses the plate. But not in time. And just like that, this ball game is tied. Jason Kipnis will stand in now. And he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole. Hitless in his 3 at-bats so far.
Now pitching for the Royals.
So a call to the bullpen now. And they'll make a move for the left-hander here. First pitch on its way. Hit out towards second. There's Baez on to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning. A.J. Pollock comes to the plate, and he'll start us off in the 8th.
For Kansas City, center fielder number 12.
And a cut fastball, but this bounces near the plate for a ball. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Some stirring now in the Cleveland bullpen. They'll get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
He knows the drill out there. You've got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
Here's a high pop-up. Rendon is there for it. 1 away. Brett Gardner will stand in. He flew out his last time up. There's the cut fastball, but it's low. 1-0. We're in the 8th inning now of a 4-4 ball game. That command may be starting to drift a bit. It's 2-0 now. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Salvador Perez steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Drilled right back up the middle, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit. And with that, the go-ahead runs up to second now with only 1 away. Mike Moustakas will stand in here. He's 0 for 2 with a sacrifice to this point.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
so
for the
with a
Indians.
left. Chris Johnson will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Chris Johnson.
Drilled to the right side. And a reach with the backhand, but he comes up empty as that gets by him. Now this is cut and thrown to first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. His money Tomas will step in. A ground out victim as well. Tommy Hunter will slide in now and try and work out of this one. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the first pitch to him. Chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike one. Nope. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Runners at second and third with two gone. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. And another foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Yan Gomes will stand in. One of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Yeah, guys, he's got to be feeling a little bit like that dog that gets left out in the rain while the rest of the family's inside by the fire. I guess he's just not seeing what everyone else is.
Can't connect there on the breaking ball. 1-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first in time, one away. Lonnie Chisenhall gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3 tries to this point. Robbie Grossman will move into the on-deck. Started him with the change, and it's 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Abraham Almonte digs in now after lining out in his last try. Christian Colon will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 25.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Tries to get the bunt down here, but this is foul, and we'll see if he tries it again. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Sacrifice situation here, and the manager wisely brings his third baseman in to try and cut down the lead runner if it comes his way. And another snap throw to the bag. Oh, and it throws him, and they got him. And there's ball 1.
We've seen that same pitch be called a strike more than once.
And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Digging in, Raul Mondesi will swing it from the left side right here. First delivery to him on the way. And a bunt attempt here to kick off the ninth. Strike one. And a curveball taken for strike two.
Count 0-2.
Protecting with two strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Again, he sends it out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And that misses 2-2. Here's a swing and a ball hit into the air to left center and shallow. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. John Singleton gets another crack right here. He's got a hit in 3. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Behind on that one. Now behind in the count. 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. And that's lifted the other way out to left. And that'll get down for a base hit. Javier Baez stands in now with one down and a runner at first. That would be the go-ahead run if they can find a way to get him all the way around. Double play is in order, however. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run.
Yeah, he has definitely got to look.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Got him reaching for the first pitch as this is pushed foul off to the right. 0-1. Comes set with the 0-1. Pitch swung out and missed the throw. Tagged from Kipnis, and he's out at second base. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Anthony Rendon strides in to lead us off here in the bottom of the 9th inning. Wade Davis comes on now, trying to keep this ball game tied.
Number 17, Wade Davis.
Served out to left off the end of the bat. Oh, and he botches it. Jay Bruce comes forward to hit with a winning run at first.
Well, this is all about execution here, Matty. At the very least, he's got to find a way to move him into scoring position.
And it looks like Joaquin Soria is going to start to loosen up in the Kansas City bullpen. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
They haven't been afraid of coming right after this guy.
Possible winning run aboard here. Nobody out. Hit hard toward the right side. And this gets down. And with nobody out, will they push it? And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. So coming to the plate, Juan Lagares. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. And there's ball 4. So the bases are loaded, and we'll see how the infield decides to play it here. And now the outfield is moved in as the potential winning run sits just 90 feet away. Swing and a little blooper to center. Barreto is over. And that's the first out of the inning. But he will just bluff the go. Not willing to risk it, and this game will continue at least one more batter. Lorenzo Cain readies for a big at-bat here. All he needs is a fly ball to bring home that winning run at third. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. Ball 2 now. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. The 2-1 pitch is a knuckle curve taken for a called strike 2. Started to chase that time, but then he wisely holds off for ball 3.
And listen to this crowd now. They are into it.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? And they will lead the series 2-1 as they walk off winners. Well, guys, as you know, if you're going to pick a time to have a big ball game, you may as well make it happen in the playoffs. And this man right here obviously did. He's our top player of the game.
And obviously, every game is so important in the postseason, but this was